Всех привет и приятного просмотра. Продолжаем проходить Бэтмена, второй эпизод. Ну что, там надо с Джокером и его подружкой до конца разобраться, что там у них будет интересное. Ну что, начинаем. Где она сохранилась? Интересно. А, понятно,
I
воспоминания его.
present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Ну это мы все видели, сейчас она будет закрыта. Вот гранище открыть. Она будет закрыта.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Так, осмотреть это понятно. Осмотреть столик. Что здесь будет интересное, а?
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
Так, осмотреть. Это у нас
Tiffany built
дочка.
that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud.
Сканировать.
All right, that's a start.
А, тут по частям надо находить, да? Вот это что такое за пирожок?
I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class.
А, урок рисования. Есть тут типа того. Сканировать.
Getting there.
Все, да, тут больше ничего нету. Ну ладно, окей, давай сюда сходим. Посмотреть монитор.
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
Жалко охранника. Сканировать.
One more partial print should do it.
А, коробку сразу сканировать, а
Just
не
a bunch of
будет.
old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
Откуда телефон знает об этом? Еще один сканировать. Что за аппаратура-то?
There we go.
Завершено,
Okay,
нифига
this'll
себе.
work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Попробовать. Ну, вообще офигели здесь. Да, куда ты, Брюс, вообще нас привел? Ну чё, открыть? Ну, о, есть доступ.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
Опа,
I
она
told
откуда
you
тут?
I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
А это чё?
Batman. I knew it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce! What's taking so
Вот это
long in
глюки,
here,
а.
huh? Hey, I know you. We met
Вот
at
это
your
глюк,
father's
а.
funeral.
John,
Мы стоим просто
Hey,
тупо.
Bruce, no need to get physical.
Она
I get
пушку
it.
вытащит.
It's quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to
Ну,
know
наконец-то.
about your
Да.
friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
you don't have to say anything to her, John. Okay?
Что за фигня, я не понимаю.
Give
Чё
me
мы
your
ноги
secret.
смотрим ее?
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the Phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
I better not see this on the evening news.
Thank you. This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever. Bruce. You better know what you're doing.
Да, конечно, знает он. Не волнуйся ты. Только вот эта глюканутая фигни,
Took you long
ё-моё.
enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something. You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it.
Какую штуковину? Вот эту, что ли,
Hurry up.
которая... Офигенно просто, супер. Я прям стою здесь и офигеваю от всего этого. То перевод какой-то, то еще что-то. Он еще до сих пор боится. Ну это вообще идиотизм.
Bruce,
Полнейший.
are you all right? I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Я
Tiffany's
пытался
safety
защитить
is more important than the truth.
Just be careful you don't drive her away.
With regards to tonight's other catastrophes,
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
and replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid she's going to be curious about your friends from upstate. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another. I guess my worries are none of your concern. Understood. Bruce.
I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
О, Бэтмена вызывает Гордон.
Well,
Что здесь он
be
ходит?
careful and good luck.
Ты еще не восстановился нифига, тебе опять за Бэтмена одеваться. Или эти, блин. Как у агентства, которое знает, что я Бэтмен. Полицейский... Не, Гордон. Что-то хочет от меня. Окей.
Bad signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
If you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant. You've been demoted.
Waller busted me down to deputy ops. Everything's got to go through her office now. Demotion's still tied up in paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here. You're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save him. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
Yeah. The loss of a loved one can do that.
I'd have to imagine it would.
Ой, и она здесь.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
Почему?
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
You're both behaving like children.
Watch your tone, Batman.
Well,
Бэтмен.
what? You'll put him on timeout?
I've been lenient with you so far, but don't push me.
What does she have on you? You were gonna tell me at the arsenal? What the hell is it?
Гордон,
she's
подожди.
jammed you up somehow. Just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Я Гордону больше доверяю.
Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't want to hear it.
Будем рисковать
Just
всем.
supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
Even so, it's good that you and your people are here.
Thanks. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city.
She certainly succeeded on that front.
She's one of my best. Still, wanting to impress you? It's the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's a lesson learned. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
A vote of confidence. I'm touched, Waller.
Credit where credit's due. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you are not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
Whatever I have to do to put these scum away, I'm sure I'll get over it.
That's the spirit.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
Так, вот мы здесь. Снова возвращаемся.
Here we go.
А это кто такой сзади? Ух, нифига себе здесь поворот. Что-то мне это не нравится. Старый. 5 углов.
Hey now!
О,
Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
а почему ты нас
Thanks,
привязал?
John.
Опа,
You
на
said
это
you'd
здесь.
kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Что там сейчас делает?
Whoopsie. What the hell?
Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's freeze.
Freeze is coming. What
А
have
это
you
такое?
done?
Ледяной человек, что ли?
You need
Нифига
to
себе.
uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice!
I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Все? Не. Это должно быть... Не-не-не, это должно отключено быть. Подожди. Это выключить. И это выключить. Ну. Все должно работать. Подожди. Ну. Выключить. 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 Включить. Так, теперь вот это включить. Вот это выключить. Это выключить. Это выключить. И вот это выключить. Все. Должно все заработать.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Это кого потащили? Ну, Джокер мне спас жизнь, на самом деле, здесь.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Ну, вот это мне что-то не нравится. И что это
Listen,
такое?
Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
Так скажем.
So what's in it for me? What's my cut?
What do you need a cut for? I thought you said you were in this for thrills. Believe me, honey, you're gonna get them in abundance. As for what we're up to, all will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. It don't make you president of the Dead Parents Club.
А писать зачем?
If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
It wasn't exactly a secret in Arkham, Harley. People talk, especially when they're out of their minds on meds.
That's right. Your stint in the loony bin.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
По ему я Бэйну не понравлюсь. Не
I get
нравлюсь.
the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
А что, как там Фризом?
So what's the deal
Единым
with
этим
Freeze?
дураком.
He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
Что, все? Можешь уходить отсюда. Все, пообщайся, хватит. Она дала нам всем информацию про каждого. Джокер-то я так в психушке уже знал. Вот он. что он собирается делать. Это бьет по грушу, можно сказать. Вот и сохранение. Ну ладно, в следующей серии мы уже с ними, я не знаю, что тут на самом деле что будут делать они. Но они будут что-то, может, общаться, может, с ними будет, я не знаю. И в этой серии был еще один глюк. Мы смотрели, пока общались, вот где брали ключ. Многие, можно сказать тебе, подруги Джокера. И стояли просто тупо. И смотрели на... Я вот не знаю, просто вот этот глюков не понимаю. То английский язык с русским языком перепутали, я не знаю, как там то вот этот глюк. Ну а на этом мы остановимся. Увидимся уже в следующей серии других проблем. Всего удачи вам и пока.